This reminds me of another thing I've got to say here that just makes you go, does me. Talking about stability, talking about money being in the system 3 seconds and how all the price and blah, 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 blah. Right? Because all those seem like negative factors. It turns out they're not, because the system's going to be prepared for that. Okay, we settled that. Here's a powerful one. When you do a CBDC, when a CBDC currency comes online with XRP on the Ripple system, all of the money in the entire country comes into XRP and stays there. Why does it stay there? Well, because what are you changing it into? As soon as you get, so your whole paycheck is in the CBDC, and you start sending your money out, and it's still the CBDC, and it goes to where it's going is the CBDC. See what I mean? It's just circulating the same money constantly inside of that economy, and all of that money 100% of the time stays in the system. So just want to throw that in there. So let's read this. Ripple XRP announces an important partnership. Kuwait Finance, I wanted to say KFC, described Ripple as a world-class company that provides unique and top-tier services. So check this out. Ripple partners with Kuwait Finance House for cross-border payments and is selected by the National Bank of Georgia for a digital currency project and gets regulatory approval in Dubai. Kuwait Finance House reports over 150 million digital transactions and plans to integrate more innovation, including AI. XRP's value rises sharply, hitting 3-month high. This is just reporting news. High, becoming the 4th largest crypto by market cap amid positive market trends and legal developments. Cool that they put that out there, because that draws a lot of attention to it, doesn't it? Ripple's latest partnership. Ripple, the crypto company behind the XRP token, teamed up with the Kuwait Finance, KFH, to launch instant cross-border payment services. The latter praised the blockchain enterprise for its expertise in the matter, raising hopes that the collaboration would economically benefit the Middle Eastern country. Al Agil, did I say that good? Executive Manager of Digital Transformation of KFH, disclosed that customers have conducted over 150 billion digital banking transactions through the entity's online application at the end of the third quarter. He also outlined the organization's intentions to follow the major trends, innovation such as artificial intelligence. Ripple's linked to the most important deals in the past 2 weeks. The National Bank of Georgia has picked up the company to lead the central bank digital currency efforts. Wow. And the rest of this is, we don't need to read all that. But when we see this kind of a thing, I tried to look up how much money, that circulates in Dubai. And if you've ever looked at Dubai, I mean, it's freaking magnificent. They got machines on the sides of buildings that have ounces of gold in them, where you swipe your card and buy gold out of a vending machine. They have cars,
like an actual bullion. It's crazy.
Yeah. They have cars covered in solid gold, where the whole car is gold plated and chrome plated. And they drive around with, like, one of the big things there is if you have a cougar or some kind of wild cat, they'll have cougars and freaking, leopards and lions and stuff in their Bugatti that's covered in gold. I mean, it's insane the amount of money there. And I say that because, they get the CBDC currency over there. All of that's going to be on XRP, on Ripple system, probably XRP. And I made a mistake.
If not all of it, then a lot of it. It's not like it's Ripple XRP is the one, right? But they are part of a bigger picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have one without the other. They're scratching each other's back.
Right.
So Some people make sure to point out in my videos when I confuse the two or use one for the other. They make sure to point that. I'm so glad they follow closely. It's really a joy.
Right.
I get a lot of stuff wrong, so that's just part of it's part of how I roll, man. Keeping it free.
You're not AI, you're human, and
yeah,
nothing wrong with that.
I'm keeping everybody free. They can relax.
One thing that I think is going to be really cool is, can you imagine, right now this is like the introduction of mass adoption for Dubai, for instance, and then, it's not that I know a lot of people have been to Dubai. I know a few. But my thing, Will, is basically, it's like going over to Dubai, and then can you imagine you go into like some of these hotels you're talking about, or just anywhere. Maybe it is a KFC. I don't know. And then you go in there and you see it's like Ripple accepted here, or XRP accepted here. And it's just like all over the place, Ripple accepted here. I mean, I really picture that'd be really cool.
I do have one little something that I want to, today's video, I did talk about, some people might be, that content's fresh on their minds because they might have watched it. Wow, 67, man, you guys are awesome.
Yeah, we got 120 total.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's such a big crowd. How fun. How fun. Yeah, and if anybody has questions or anything, now would be the time to make sure to get them in. Just hit it up in the comments. Arbitrage trading, I do want to cover that. Max and I talked today. We don't want to leave something on the table that's so valuable. I put in my video today just a couple snippets on, all of you probably know how Sam Bankman-Fried earned his legitimate money through arbitrage trading. He was earning $1 million a day once he got up to having enough money to having $10 million. Then he just made $1 million a day, 5 days a week. Bam, 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 bam. Now, how did he get that 10 million? Well, he didn't start off with 10 million. If you look at, if 10 million will earn you $1 million, 1,000 will earn you 100. And the old adage, if you had a penny a day and you doubled it, by the time you get to 30 times, it's over $1 million, isn't it? So if you took $1,000 and ran it through and made 100, now you're running 1,100 through, right? And at that same rate, I'm not saying that same rate's always available, but at that same rate, you can run it through how many times in a day, This is what we're going to learn. So we're partnering up with an outfit that's going to give us training, and they're going to give us training on arbitrage trading. What they have, and this just a brief snippet, just to get a whiff of the smell of bread. Arbitrage trading is real simple. One exchange will have XRP for 72 cents. Now, I'm using XRP just because, but there may be better coins than XRP as far as arbitrage trading. But on one it might be 72 cents, on another it might be 68. So there's a 4-cent difference. So you just send it through its route, get it to the other side. You just take your 50 coins, send them to the other site where they're worth more, cash them out to whatever, whatever, what is, Tether, if you, or not, or the other one, what is it?
Circle.
Yeah. Whatever it is, whatever you decide as a stable coin, and send it back to yourself. You just made money. And you turn around and do it again. Bam, 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 bam. It's probably monotonous, but this particular site doesn't take control of your wallets. You have an AI system that is giving you alerts of the arbitrage differences of the coins you choose. Secondly, it does a scan of wallets, and guess what they have found? They have found certain wallets that just happen to do huge purchases before news comes out that causes a jump in price. Wow, how convenient. So you can get alerts to those types of things as well. So if that kind of thing interests you, we're in the process of getting involved, learning that, where we can cover that. And it's not going to become who we are. It's just going to become an aspect of what we do and what we'll be able to help others in as far as direction, and then getting to know the team that does this, because literally millions can be made. So who's brave enough to give it a shot? You know, I'm brave enough to fail in order to have the possibility of success. And you know, I'll succeed at this because I'll learn from somebody who already knows how to do it. And it seems pretty brainless, to be honest with you. And it'll come down to, where do I tap? Where do I click? And the steps in between. And you can do it too. That's the thing. We can do, come on, you've seen Sam Bankman-Fried. He's no special human being. Anyway, I just want to put that out there as a sample. That's something we're working on. And you don't want to miss some of the updates as we're along the way on this stuff. And so some of this is going to be more geared towards Max. Some of this will be more geared towards me. And together we're gonna have a team to help get this thing started and be able to lead in this particular direction. I think it's going to be profitable for us. And I wouldn't use my current XRP. Somebody was like, yeah, it would be dumb to do that. Use brand new money. You don't have any? Turn a turd into money, right? Don't go out to eat, right? Don't find a way. Sell something.
Yeah.
Sell your old clothes on eBay, right?
Right.
You know, there's ways to come up with money. I think right now we need to muster the energy out of thin air to do more than what we're planning to do, to get our butt up out of the chair, to take a couple steps and do something for our own selves. Who knows that you're not the next multimillionaire? Who knows? So we got to try. The number one thing to succeeding is to take that first step and to try. So anyway, we'll be introducing that, and I wanted to share that. As you know, we got a brother channel, and it's ran by MAXIMUSCRYPTO 2690. Maximus is a highly educated man, and he is our research analyst. He does deep diving. He's put something together for us for this particular channel. I want you to check it out. You can see the link at the top. It's either here or there. Check it out.